The third idea I want to share with you is to use the visualization of success as your motivation, okay? So whether it's for me, the easiest example to go to would be sports. When I was young, growing up in sports, I had a coach that always told me, he told our team, visualize being successful, okay? When you lay your head down at night to go to sleep the night before a game, visualize success. And that went really far for me. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that just they didn't fully grab that. But to me, I grabbed it because I have seen that dreaming about success, seeing it happen, believing that it can happen is a big step in making it happen, okay? And so I've been involved with, like I said, sports, various arenas of competition in my life that have caused me to learn to motivate myself in different ways. And one is to visualize, all right, what you want to accomplish. And I think it goes a long way. And again, what I said earlier, making yourself uncomfortable so that later you can enjoy being comfortable. And that's something that you need to think about this, okay? So let's say that for example, again, sports for me, if I was in the middle of a big game, I would think to myself, all right, you can do, you have the physical capabilities, you have the knowledge, you have everything it takes, so just make it happen. And if you make it happen, if you perform well, you win this game, whatever my goal would have been, if you make that happen, then after the game, for the next couple of weeks, over the weekend or whatever, you're going to be happy, you're going to be enjoying the benefits of what you did. And it's not even, and I want to point this out for you, okay? This is really important to me. When we set goals for ourselves, we should be doing it for ourselves, and for me, it's for God, okay? So I see that everything I do is for God. It's for a greater purpose, all right? But when I set goals, I don't want my goals to be for other people necessarily. And this is something that I've had to learn, because if I set my goals for other people and they're not really my goals, then there's not a sense of ownership that I take in those goals. And for example, okay, so if I'm living to please other people and to reach goals for other people, then I'm not going to go at it with the same aggression and the same passion as I would if it were my goal to prove it to myself. Because later on in life, those people may not be around, okay? But I'm still going to be right here with all my memories and the things that I've learned. And for example, for me, it was basketball. And with basketball, I decided in high school that basketball was going to be my focus. I wanted to play basketball in college. That was my biggest goal when I was in high school. That was my biggest goal, okay? And I went to a college and I played basketball for a year, and I was a freshman. I didn't play very much, and I didn't feel like I was that important part of the team. And so I moved on to another team and another college and was able to play for a year. And you know what, there were ups and downs, but there were times where I felt that I proved to myself, you know what, I can do this. I can play college basketball and I can do it pretty successfully, and I belong here. And once I proved to myself that I could do it, I was good, okay? And I went on I was beginning my third year, and I realized that I've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. And I felt like I was content with the career that I had, with the success, you know, in the eyes of someone else, it may not have been the most successful career, but to me, I had proven to myself that I could do it, and that was all I needed. That was all I needed. I didn't need to prove anything else to anybody, because I proved it to myself, and I was very happy about that, because now I have a level of confidence that is higher, because I know if I set out to do something, whether it's likely or not likely for me to accomplish it, I know I can do it, because if it really means enough to me, and it's really something that I feel is realistic, all right, realistic, let's be honest, all right, that's important. It's important for it to be realistic, all right, and I think most people have a pretty good idea of what's realistic. But for me, I didn't know how realistic it was, but I came to prove to myself, you know what, I can do this. And after a while, then I realized it was time to move on to something else. And to me, that's one of the big lessons in life, is proving to yourself that you can accomplish something and being content in that. Being content. I don't have anything else to prove to anyone else. I've reached my goal, now I'm going to move on to the next goal. And there's no greater feeling than that. It's a great feeling, okay? So I think we all need to just take the time to think about the things that are, what are my goals? What is important to me in life? What do I want to reach? What's the next level for me? All right? Because let me tell you something, that next level is a lot of motivation, okay? There's a lot of motivation in reaching new heights. And I think that it's really good, it's really healthy. It's really healthy to set goals. It's really healthy to reach for that next level, okay? And so I just want to talk a little bit about that. Hopefully that resonates with you. And,